Hi, today I'm going to discuss an optional power system for our DSLR camera. Now, many would argue this optional power system is not professional to use. Well, I would say it is not very good to use, but professional or unprofessional, I really have an argument in regards to that. Now, this power system comes in a pack like this. Each brand of DSLRs has its own power system manufactured. It could be used in real situations. Now, I have given a link below in the description if you want to buy this power system, and it's at a very economical price. The same thing may be available for say 4,000 rupees. I got this around 1200. In this power system, we have this coupler. This is actually a dummy battery, and we have a power supply adapter, and this is a universal AC output. It can be used in any countries you want. From this adapter comes an output which goes into this dummy battery, and the power is adjusted and supplied to your DSLR camera. But I personally feel the battery is the best option for any DSLR. Power supply does have minimum risk because the high voltage that is transferred through this adapter. So if anything happens to this adapter, your DSLR is endangered. And now these are very important points that we must know before we buy such a power system, is that this coupler is very important. It must be as your supplied battery. So this coupler must be the same design of your supplied battery. The camera must have a wire output. That means there is a rubber sealing at the side of your DSLR from where this wire comes out. So these are a couple of points, and the next point is that the output that comes out from this adapter must be equivalent of the output camera battery gives. This power supply should be camera specific, and any power supply for a DSLR should be camera specific. This is a lifesaver for any filmmaker. If you are using this, I would always recommend that please use it not for more than 20 minutes, because your camera, the DSLR sensors gets heated up. This might cause a problem for the DSLRs in the long term. The lifespan of your sensors could be hampered. If you're using any external power supply, you must give your camera a rest after a minimum of 20 to 25 minutes. It is better that you use a battery power supply, external battery power supply, if you have an option. The option is budgetary. Now, the battery external power supply is a real lifesaver because you can use it wherever you want it, if it is fully charged, of course. You can use it outdoor, you can use it indoor, but in this power supply, you will need to have an electric source available to you. But this little device can be put into good use if it is needed. I will just show you individually all the things that I have, and I'll also operate the camera on this power supply. Our pack. Now this is the adapter. Here is the coupler. Now my camera uses LPE6, so I have this dummy battery coupler as LPE6 dummy battery. Now before we buy this, it's absolutely necessary to know that what battery that we are using. So if this is a mistake, then you might have to return the setup. This is an US power cable, so we'll have to buy if you can see, if this is in focus, it is input is AC 100 to 240 volts at 50 megahertz or 60 megahertz. So this is an universal AC adapter, and the output will be DC 7.4 volts to ampere. Here is the DSLR, and we can just put in the dummy battery from here. So this wire has to get out from the camera, so it's very much required that we have this rubber output from every DSLR camera. The dummy battery goes in. So now we plug in our power supply to the electric supply over here. Plug in our adapter to the electric supply. You should get the power now. There you go. It's a pretty simple process, nothing very complicated. So that's it. Now whatever it is, this is an absolutely very good choice for emergency power supply. But of course, we will need an external electric supply. So there you go, and thank you, bye, and see you next time.